Why would you say such a thing?
I would like to talk about that sometime on a live.
Oh, you're so funny.
I don't feel like I've ever done that to you recently.
What was that?
Guys, I'm looking rough.
No, you're not.
It's been a rough day. We've been doing a lot of crying. And speaking of crying, there's Teresa, and I love her.
Teresa, good to have you here.
Good evening, everybody.
I know you. I mean, I know you.
Before we get started, I want to point out that I have a bit of a trigger warning.
It's early, too.
I brought a Clearly Canadian.
Look, everyone left when you pulled out the Clearly Canadian. Nice job, Quibs.
I think I paid close to $2, but they were buy one, get one free.
Sweet.
But I do want to point that out just in case someone gets upset. Because we know that people get upset about it.
Thank God.
They came back.
They did.
Ms. Weedy Poo, how cute. Liz R, I love rainbows. Virus, look, she fondled the like button. Hey, Lisa Trimble.
Lisa Trimble.
Drayton.
That's easy for you to say.
Teacher Nurse, but I want you both to know your channels can be encouragement with what's hard to find. I love you, Teacher Nurse, and I'm just glad you were there. There's Yorkie Mom. I love that all these people were with us today. Heather Clark, Jan, there's Alana.
Yep.
Yeah, from her country. There's Huzzah. Christine, Lori E, Rona Cooley. I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen you.
Anna Banana.
Kestrel.
There's Tony Suter.
There's Tony's Hooter. I love Tony's Hooter so much. DNB. Meredith Lynn. Remember her today?
Yes, I
love her so much. Thank you for sharing your love for Reese with us. Thanks to you, I realized I don't have to settle for less. I loved your story today, Meredith.
I love that. Absolutely love that.
Hey, TKK.
And you know something though? Now, honestly, like I'm feeling old because now as the names come up and I look at the avatars, I go, oh man, honestly, like there were people there today that I thought I'm not even sure that. And now that I see I'm putting names to avatars, faces to avatars. It's odd.
It's also really cool.
It's amazingly cool.
It is so cool. So guys, most of you, hey, Lori Lee.
Melissa with an S.
Analytical Blarney. Charlie Mullins.
Charlie Muffins.
Whirlwind.
Melissa with an S.
I know.
Sorry.
DNB. Brooke Elliott.
Got more TRs.
Brooke shared her story today with us.
Yeah, now I know you. It's an amazing thing. It really is. That's a trip. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Brooke made Tommy cry probably more than I'll ever see him cry. And it was a beautiful story. And I'm glad that we were there for it.
It was
Lisa Trimble, thank you for the super sticker.
Really amazing Sunday.
Thank you for being a member, Analytical Blarney. And I love that.
Looking good and green.
Screw Romeo and Juliet. We should all aspire to find. That's sweet. Aw. Jason P's wife, Joni Allen. Oh, it's moose eating. I was like, what is that noise? Moose. Sounds like a T-Rex.
Right, neck it in. Can you guys hear that? You can probably see it too.
You know why? Because he's not growing.
That cat gets bigger every 15 minutes.
I think he should see a specialist.
You don't go out of town, so you don't have the perspective of coming back.
I know what I know because I'm his mother.
Yeah.
He's not growing, and I think
huge.
He should see a doctor.
Huge. Huge. Just saying.
Teresa, I feel like I got to group hug you both today. I do too.
Yep, that's a great way to put it.
And by the way, Teresa, you are absolutely beautiful. You are a lovely lady.
Yep.
And again, thinking about you for tomorrow.
Amy Edge.
I love Amy Edge. Yep. And Amy Edge is going back to school. So she's going to be a little less with us. Hey,
that's awesome.
That's why I said, thank you for your service teaching the children.
Yeah.
Leslie girl.
I love it when you know that there's somebody good doing that. Honest
I do
too.
Regina M.
So
I love it here. I'm really trying hard to come out of my lurker shell. I love that you're doing that. And I'm proud of you. Sherry LeBrun, Sandy Bowers, Sandy Wandy, Debbie Zito, and I love you, Dira. Just boosted to see Dr. Bankdraft. Backdraft.
Bankdraft.
I think he does. I think he needs to see a specialist. He's not growing.
He's growing though.
Hey, Robin, welcome.
He's gotten so much bigger than he was. Like when I first came back and I picked him up, I was like, good Lord. What do you mean no? What was the first thing I said when I walked through the door? Other than you look marvelous.
Yeah, other than ripping it off. Getting to it.
Yes. Well, there was that.
When you first walked in the door?
Yeah. And then I picked up the cat.
Then what'd you do?
I said, boy, this cat's gotten a lot
Speaking of
bigger.
cats, what'd you do with it?
Excuse
me, I forgot you guys were there.
5 minutes and 7 seconds.
Look
in.
at Sarah Browett. Sarah,
Browett.
thank you again for getting up at 3:00 in the morning.
That's absolutely amazing.
I would love to
You
see her.
have such an amazing voice.
I love her voice and I love her accent.
I do too.
April Conlon was there. I will be 56 on Tuesday. I'm going to say 3 lives in one day is the best. Aw, April, I love you.
No question.
April Conlon's amazing. And I'm so
Said
glad
some
that you were
beautiful
there.
things today too.
Hey, Sassy Gigi. Thank you, April. Lisa Binding's here. Keela, thank you, Tommy, for allowing us to get to know you better. I truly appreciate you. That's so nice.
That really is.
Tommy was, we had our Zoom call over on Relatable Reese today. And there were about 40. There might have been a little more than 40 people there. And it was so, hey, Rochelle S. It was incredibly special. Hi, Anne Marie. And it was, hey, Goosebump. It was a day I will never forget. It was super emotional in a good way. All of us, all 40 of us were sobbing at one point. I mean, it was just so special. Liz Tricks sang a song today
that was
really
very emotional. Day.
Liz Tricks has a beautiful voice. Thank you for being a member here too, Liz Tricks. 43 in the beginning, Brooke. Dang.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. I was and
what's
amazing is there was
Shelley.
43 people there. Nobody talked over anybody. I mean, honestly, for 43 people.
That's what I said on my last channel. I'm not used to 40. Like the last few months, there's been like maybe 15. And we had more Gertie and Fred subscribers than that, but a lot of people didn't make it and that's totally fine. But we had a flow. And then today with the 40, we were a little at first like, oh God, how are we going to do this? I'm telling you, it took minutes. And then we just all, it was like harmonious. We just all figured out how to let everybody talk. And we all went through, hey, Snake. And I
saw Jody too. Hey, Jody.
It was just really, for me, it was very life-changing. It was something I'll never forget.
Yeah, I won't either.
People shared, hey, Lady Bird, people shared such deep, private details of their life, whether it be past or present. Some people talked about it, you know, their children that they've lost, their spouses, their parents. And yes, Brooke Elliott, especially you, it was kindness at its best. And Helena was there. She's now been up for 24 hours. She got up at 3:00 in the morning from Australia to be there. B. Hartling.
Again, is amazing.
First time catching a live over a week. I love you, B. Hartling, and I love your picture. Thank you for being here.
Well, it's good to see you.
It was, Little Mink.
Jamie Palmer, good to see you.
Doesn't he look so cute in this hat, you guys? Like, I am all over this hat. I gave him the hat.
You did.
Jamie Palmer, I love that you're here.
And then we got this thrifting.
Yeah, we went to
Brooklyn, New York.
Went to the Goodwill the other day and got some
one of my favorite things to do. Truly.
Got you some gray sweatpants at the Goodwill, and
oddly enough, you bought them a size small, little smaller than I normally wear. Quibs.
Sarah Browett, I think many of us are not surprised with Tommy in the feels. Aside from his heart on the lifeboat, we also witnessed his disdain for your birth dad and the treatment through chapters of your life. Huge heart. I love that.
Thank you.
I love that. Thank you, Sarah. She's so good with the words.
She really is.
It is a baller shirt.
No question, right?
Yeah, kind of like when we intruded on you in bed. Yeah, I was naked, but that was not the same thing.
I've done that too.
He looks younger in that hat. I agree. He does.
Well, then it's never coming off. I'll staple this thing on. Are you kidding? Yeah.
I really
you better check your goodies out. I knew it.
I really love those sweatpants. Whoever told me to put Tommy in gray sweatpants. See, I didn't know. Hi, Leslie girl. I didn't know the effect it has. I've never looked at, I've never been obsessed with the gray sweatpant fetish.
But yeah.
It works for me and it works for you too. DNV.
Hey, DNV.
I loved the Zoom call. So did I.
Yes, no question.
Has Tommy ever tried on your glasses? No, but he should. I won't be able to see too well. But let's just...
You won't be able to see too well? How do you think I'm going to do?
Oh, stop. Oh, shit.
I can see nothing, but
Oh my God. You look like an art teacher in a really good way. Babe, you look really hot in those.
I'll be blind for 3 weeks. Now you know what? Now I do feel like Moose.
That
What's going on? Is it me?
we should do that on every Colton Crims. Make Tommy wear my glasses. Yeah, Otter Dancer, looking good in gray. Yeah, it was it caused some snail trails. Yeah. Yeah. Did you guys like the glasses? A French art teacher.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, French professor. Damn.
Maureen, it's funny you say that because I was just talking about damn right before I came
Yeah.
on here. I'm a
Yeah.
fan. Tampa B, great to see you. I'm a fan of damn. I really am. It's an excellent candy bar.
I
It's
don't
not
like it
just,
as much.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
Ursina sent us a bunch, and I
She
knew that
prefers
he was
the,
going to go mowing through it. Kind of like those Costco things I just bought.
What are you talking about?
I haven't had one.
Do you hear yourself?
Those
So-
organic little fruit bars.
I don't know if you've ever had those. But
They're almost gone.
Addicting.
I
That's
just
not
bought
my
them
fault.
3 days ago.
Is that really only 3 days ago?
Probably.
Okay, then I have a problem.
Who's to say?
I have a problem. I admit it.
Car alarm just woke me up. The universe really wants me to talk to you guys today. P.S. Tommy, please come to future Zoom calls.
I will do that. I wouldn't miss one of
Helena,
those.
we love you and your little bunny too.
Yes, and your little buddy too.
So cute.
A lot of rabbit stuff. Yes, there you go.
Hey, Lucia. I wondered if you did that, Teresa. That color looked so good on you. Don't think I didn't notice, girl. I have always got a lot from you, Reese. And I have to say that Tommy and his Lifeboat channel has really helped me also. Because of what I've learned from him, I started taking gummies at night and I'm finally getting good sleep. Wow,
thank God.
Amy.
I'm so glad to hear that.
That's amazing. Thank you for your super chat, but I really love to hear that.
I really am glad to hear that. It took me so many years I was afraid of the stigma for that for so long.
My own mod.
I know. How at
First of all,
Brute?
First of all, Hockeytown John, you must not have been here at the start. I said trigger warning.
Yes. Yeah.
I am going to be drinking one of my buy one, get one free, clearly Canadians. If that's not something you can live with.
You see what I'm doing here? I'm trying to make friends. I'm going to, hold on. Where is it?
Tommy's drinking the Kirkland. By the way, we get that from my mother's house. I do not purchase bottled water. I reuse my water bottles.
And to be really honest, I reused this water bottle. Really
What's the name of the organic bars? Damn, I don't know.
It just says organic fruit bar.
Yeah, but they're little rectangles.
Thin,
they're
yeah.
like this long, and they're 3 flavors. There's pineapple, banana or something, raspberry, strawberry. I don't know.
They're about 6 inches long, right? They're like the old fruit bars we used to get when we were kids that were all
Those
chemicals.
are not 6
except
inches. Trust me, I know inches these days.
All right, so maybe it's less than that. I don't know.
They're definitely back like my egg. They're like 3 to 4.
Ouch.
I measure everything by peens at this point. I could definitely call out inches after seeing your elephant in the room. I think I know inches.
Oh, righty then.
I'm serious. There's no way. That thing is maybe that long. And what would you say? I'd say that's 4 inches.
I would say that's 4 inches.
Yeah, there's no way it's 6. I'll tell you right now. I don't know how
I
that
just
thing
thought
even
they
gets in
were a
there
little
still.
longer than that.
I don't know how you put it in there. I'm usually in the front. You're in the back. Every time he slips it in, I go, how does that thing fit? And that's why at the end, I don't have coot toots. There's no room
There you go. That's what
for
it is.
any air. It is sealed up tighter than a dolphin's beehole. Watertight. Analytical blarney. I wore a black fleece.
A dolphin's beehole?
That thing is sealed up tighter than a dolphin's beehole.
Yes, not one I've heard. I'm a fan.
It's watertight. That thing is.
That is so funny.
I can't believe it fits.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I wore a black fleece and pink shorts today since you didn't see me. I just wanted you to be getting the praise. You're so cute, Analytical Blarney. I love that.
Thank you for bringing us up to
what
speed.
You're wearing. That's so
thank
cute.
you for bringing us up to speed.
Those superpowers, I love you, Sophia. You're adorable. Look at Teresa. Coot toots. Yeah. We know what that's about. Technically, dolphins have 2 beeholes. Gross. I didn't know that. My hubs, once tried on my pants. They were like tights on him, and he said he looked like Tinkerbell. I laughed so hard I peed. That's hilarious. Sadly, that wouldn't be the case if you tried mine on. They would look like Jinkos from the 90s.
What from the 90s?
Remember Jinkos?
I'm sure I don't. What is a Jinko?
Oh, you were in prison.
No. I didn't go to prison in the 90s. I spent all of the 90s out. I didn't go to prison until the 2000s.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were put away in the 90s, Crim.
No. I spent all the 90s on the street.
Oh, well, let's just put it this way. My pants would not be too tight on you.
So what does that have to do with, what is the name of the thing you said?
Jinkos.
I was there for Zima. How did I miss Jinkos?
They were super wide leg, like skater jeans that everybody wore.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have that.
Well, I didn't have a pair, but
sure. But you were into guys.
I had your bows.
So did I.
Yeah,
I had a grip as your bows.
Yeah,
I did. A lot of them.
Yeah,
I probably had 3 or 4 pair. That was a big thing in the 80s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The 80s were good.
Does
anybody remember Zima? Come on,
No.
Somebody's got to pick on Zima.
What the hell is this? Isn't that a beer?
Everybody here. No, it's not. Ooh, it was not a beer. You couldn't call it a beer. It was not a beer. It was awful. It's just terrible.
Well, spit it out, Crim. What is
it? It's terrible, is what it is. It's a malt beverage, so it's supposed to be like a beer, but it's.
I thought you were talking about pants.
No, I'm traumatized from Zima. It was you couldn't go anywhere, right, without getting it. Everywhere you went, they shoved it down your throat. Zima with a lifesaver. That was a drink. I remember those. Zima with
I was
lime.
just gonna say, where's Monica M? What did she just say?
Zima with everything.
She said, didn't people put Jolly Ranchers in them?
They did. They absolutely did.
Oh wow.
Yep.
And this
Zima
is a beer?
You can't. I don't know what it is, but it wasn't a beer. It was so bad.
Gross.
Purple Passion.
Alcohol that didn't really taste like alcohol, but it got you really effed up.
It did get you effed up, and it was terrible, and it was everywhere. Like every bar in the world had would be running a special. Thursday is Zima and anything nights. You could go in and be like, I want a shot of this, and put it in the Zima. So it wasn't just like, is
it still around?
Good God, no, I don't think. Has anyone seen Zima in a very long time? It looked like sparkling water. It came in a clear bottle that was ribbed on the sides. So it was kind of cool to hold on to. It was a very cool looking bottle. And it was a great ad campaign. Like everyone in the world was drinking it.
It was,
and then it just stopped.
Rain said it's the precursor to White Claw.
You think?
Zima, gross White Claw mixed with Smirnoff. Ooh.
Yeah, I've never had a White Claw, so I don't know.
Yes, you have. You had one at my house because I had like a 6-pack. I bought them with Aaron. I was going to get drunk and I only drank a half of one.
And I drank it?
Yeah.
No memory.
It was like a raspberry flavor or something.
Did I hate it?
Honestly, I don't know. The empty can was down in the basement, so I'm not sure. No. You never said a word, to be honest. Zima's the elixir I drank when I got pregnant with my oldest son. Romantic evening at the Holiday Inn. All right, Shelly, I can picture
the romantic elixir. I love that.
I can picture that for Shelly.
And Rexican Restaurant, formerly Rexican Messler.
I was going to say, I haven't seen Rexican Messler in a long time.
Well, but now it's Rexican Restaurant. Says that Zima is still around. I did not know that. I would buy Zima and keep it in my refrigerator just so that I could offer people Zima when they came over. I think that would be the funniest thing in the world. Can I get you a Zima?
Like, would you get wasted on it?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Annika's mom. Like, if I drank one, would I get wasted?
No, but two would probably make you fun.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean fun?
No, I mean,
I'm already fun.
Damn straight. Hey, settle down.
Love Mama Bear. Aww. Is it your birthday?
Happy birthday to you.
I love her. Happy birthday, babe. I love that. And thanks for being a member.
I love April, too.
Hey, Jilbo. April, Zima had a limited run.
Lemonade filtered through aluminum foil. Tampa B remembers.
Thank you, April.
Yep, Tampa B remembers.
Happy thoughts. I saw you were on your honeymoon. Okay, I saw you make a comment after a video there. Guys, Happy Thoughts is on, I'm going to say her honeymoon. I assume you're a female, but why would I assume
super early on your honeymoon?
I'm
That's
really
good.
happy
Good,
for
because
you.
if it were anything else, you should be,
Remember that one live we did? We were talking about honeymoons, and I said I was going to eat enchiladas.
I do.
God, I wish we could make a short out of that, but I don't even know where it is. Somewhere in the atmosphere.
I do.
And I said, I like enchiladas. And you said, I'm not going to be eating enchiladas on my honeymoon.
Yeah.
And then I was the dumbest
What are you going to eat?
What was that?
That's what you said. What did you say?
How did I say it?
I don't remember.
Oh, you sure seem to.
This did Noah?
And then I said, really, what are you going to eat? And then the second it came out of my mouth, I realized how stupid. And Tommy made this really sexy face and he went, and I was like, oh my God. Do you remember? Shelly remembers that. Woo! Shelly and I both had snail trails. I remember
I just couldn't believe that. I thought you were kidding at first.
I wasn't kidding. And I felt really dumb. Goosebump was there.
White Claw equals Zima 2024.
Love you,
Thank
Lisa
Yorkie
Kelson.
Mom.
I love Lisa Kelson.
I do too. See, the White Claw is Zima 2024, and the man bun
Aw,
is the
love that.
2024 mullet.
Teresa was there for that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
God, that was fun.
I would bet a decent number of people here were here for that.
Where the hell is Kathy Ann? We got to make a short out of that.
I saw Kathy.
If only for my own reasons. You know what I mean?
Kind of like the.
I'm going to tell you right now. I remember
every
that
Friday?
night. I'm sorry, every Friday. I remember that night. Yeah.
TV and Outcast was there. Yeah.
Yes. That was, I think we all felt a little.
That's right, Shelly. I was going to leave the lights on too.
I don't know how you guys felt after that, but I felt
A little anxious.
I felt a little anxious. I felt a little warm, feverish. I felt a little feverish.
Wondering where an average
Thought maybe I had,
everyday,
yeah. Thought
wondering
maybe,
where an average everyday girl like yourself might go for a little action around a place like
I
that.
thought maybe I had the COVID. I sent you my wedding pics and I said I had a Jeff and today I married my Tommy. I love that.
Absolutely love that.
I love that you got married. I'm happy for people when they get married. The only thing is, I will say this, and I've said it before. Do you guys mind inviting me to your wedding? Because I would like to go to a wedding. I haven't been to one in a long time, and nobody seems to be wanting to have a wedding anymore.
Teresa, that's funny. Checks out. They're in Boulder, Colorado. Both of those.
Helena was there. See, we wouldn't know.
Was very memorable.
Oh yeah, was it? When you described the toothbrush butthole incident and Tommy said it made him strangely aroused.
I do remember saying that. I find myself strangely aroused.
Remember when we were packing up the old house and leaving and I saw that toothbrush over on the other side of my old sink?
I don't remember anything about that. What do you mean? Huh? No, that never happened.
Bo was itchy. VTV, date night tax.
Zima and edibles. Perfect.
I'm kidding.
Perfect. She's not kidding.
Love you, VTV.
Just saying, you might want to buy yourself a new toothbrush. Ugh.
I couldn't help myself. You know, it could be a rumor, though. I'm just kidding. Kind of like whether or not you travel to Hawaii for 24 hours and then post a random picture at a lake.
Le damn.
And then try to be cool and think that you're throwing people off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of texts from friends of his yesterday and today, and they were like, we just want you to know that we're feeling just as sad about it as you are, and incredibly embarrassed that this person thinks they're slick by posting traveling to Hawaii. Was that a confession? No, Jamie Palmer, it wasn't.
Lucia, you're in Boulder, Colorado?
Hey, Jessica. General Boa, it was funny. I would never trust Reese with a toothbrush.
No. I mean,
VTV, you just super chatted for the first time.
If you were never her man, you could probably trust her with a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yes, to Boulder, Colorado. I lived there years ago. Love Boulder. Love Boulder. It's a great city. Gets more sun. Believe it or not, it gets more sunlight annually than any place in America. Boulder's a really great town.
Guys, it's kid. Look at
3 o'clock in the
Look
morning.
at your superpowers did to me. Made me pay for it. I love you, Pamela. Thank you for super chatting, and I'm sorry it's so late for you.
3 o'clock in the morning in South Africa. I love South Africa.
Speaking of South Africa, where's Joel Sachs?
We have a lot of people from South Africa.
Kid is so cute, you guys.
You miss
love
Bartles
Kid.
and James. Do you guys remember the Bartles and James commercials?
I love kids so much.
Yeah, you got to.
Oh my God, she's so cute. I love this cat so much. Do you guys want to know something about Kid? We should tell him about the last day we moved out.
Yeah.
No one knows that.
You've never told that story?
No.
Oh, that's terrifying.
So you guys get this. VTV, I love you. Thank you for the super chat. Wait, Tommy and Reese, come to my wedding, please. Be the flower throwers. Silver Psychic, I will be there tomorrow. Kidding, like Jeff has actual friends, yet they all despise him. Kind of like that, asking for a non-analytical Blarney. People are laughing at him from around the world. Yes. He's,
you know something? You don't know. Perhaps he flew out to Hawaii for a day. People do that all the time.
And they don't post pictures while they're there because it's not that nice. It's
people
overrated.
People fly to Maui for a day all the time.
And it's overrated. Nobody's going to post pictures.
If they live in Honolulu, they fly to Hawaii.
I know, Chow Yun Smut. She's so damn cute. What's wrong?
Nothing.
The real question is why he thinks he would waste our time tracking a morbidly obese, abusive, jealous. Well, Alana, you know, that's the thing too. I don't know how to go there. I just don't know what else to say other than, and thank you for your super chat, Alana. I have to be honest, I'm embarrassed for him. Somebody sent me a text and said that they're embarrassed because they think that he's being sneaky and said like your chat is checking in on him and he's getting one over on you guys. No, he's not. And I'm embarrassed again.
Look at Kid reaching out to the world with that pod.
Oh my God, girl. You squeezy ass.
You know something? That is one of the greatest animals God ever made.
I love her so much.
Kid is such an amazing animal.
Should we tell him?
Yeah, you can tell him. This is one of the worst experiences of my since you and I have met.
Sent Tommy into a panic mode. Time flies with. I love you, Jason P. It sure does. Thank you for being a member. No one cares about him. Hey, Joe Virus. I know, Cassie Mosier. Was that hilarious? That was just like cherry on the cake, or however you guys say it.
Yes. That was hell.
So the last day that we were there, do you guys remember? Chow Yun Smut. Do you guys remember? This isn't that big of a deal. Now I have freaking kid hair all over me. Do you guys remember that his jester friends came over to I feel like I have a kid hair in my throat. His jester friends came over, and remember, we're not saying his name. I'm just going to say he and his jester friends came over to help him move his furniture, what was left. And did he try to keep Kid? In the beginning, he did. Tampa Bay, spit it out, Reese. In the beginning, he was like, I'm keeping Kid. And I was like, no, you're not. Absolutely not. And then he tried to say, I'm keeping Bo. He didn't even like Bo. He didn't like him at all.
It was just to be a
Bo would have been
nozzle.
miserable.
Just to be a nozzle.
So on the last day, his friends, what did we do? Oh, we had to go rent that U-Haul. Remember, guys? Yeah. The truck wasn't enough. So we go rent the U-Haul and we come back and his friends are all at the house. There's 5 of them. Guess what they did? They had every single door open in my old house to the outside. You think that was on purpose? Because I do.
No,
Analytical Blarney, putting on record, I have never typed his name in anything other than your super chats. Outside of you are not looking him up, looking at you, JQ. And it's okay to say it, guys. I can say his name.
Kestrel just did.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I just don't want to. I don't want to say his name.
Wobble.
He's such a pathetic turd. So anyway.
Rock on.
Every door in my house was open. They had it all propped open.
Yeah.
So we come home from the U-Haul place and I start panicking. And I was like, why are the doors open? And he was like, cause we need to, and he was just, remember how he went from nice that day? He was nice before his friends came over all day long. He was super nice. As soon as his friends showed up, he was swinging it far and wide. And remember, I said that. I said, oh, are you suddenly a tough guy because your friends are here? Remember, he said to me, he goes, you looking for a fight? He was like, I'll fight you right here, right now. To me. He said that to me in front of his 5 jester friends. This dude, Tommy was outside because I have a feeling he wouldn't have had any teeth left if you would have said that in front of him. He's outside loading the U-Haul. And I start asking him about why the doors are open. And he goes, "You looking for a fight?" He's like, "I'll fight you right here, right now." And I was like, "Are you serious? I will kick your Moby Dick ass down these stairs and not even think twice about it. Don't F around, Moby Dickhead." So, yeah, what a big man. Real tough guy threatening a woman with your 5 friends. One of them was a Kansas City cop, by the way.
So we start trying to look for the cat.
So the cat, can't find her.
And
Couldn't find her.
Losing it.
Couldn't find the cat. And I'm almost in tears. Like, I was so upset. And he just doesn't care. He's like, you should have thought of that. He was so his typical self. Moby Dickhead. Yeah. His ex-wife and I call him that all the time, Moby Dickhead.
That's pretty good. Moby Dick ass.
So I'm in tears. Tommy is having a meltdown. You literally were. Tommy was like, "We're not leaving without the cat."
No.
And I couldn't find her. We couldn't find her. And
I was also planning on unaliving everybody there. I'm not kidding. If I didn't find that cat, it would. He was going to burn this. I was ready to go back to prison.
Yeah. So
I was salty.
Here's the worst part. We were going to leave that night. We were loading up this U-Haul and we were going to go. But I was like, I'm like checking my pulse. I was freaking out. I was like, we're about to drive to Tennessee. I was in tears. I was like, and we're going to have to leave my cat because I don't know where she is. Aw, she's so cute. And we ended up finding her in the house. You know where she was? I searched everywhere.
Literally.
I went into our closet and she was hiding like on a shelf behind a box. And here's the box. And I saw these little eyes peek up and I was like, "Kid!" And I was so excited. And you know what happened? No joke. This happens to me so many times. I started panicking. We looked for her for about an hour.
Oh, it was so much longer than that.
Was it?
Yeah.
And
we were outside till it went dark.
I finally went outside and I looked up and I started crying and I said, "Fred, I need your help." I was like, "Fred, I really need you to help me locate Kid. I can't leave without her. I cannot." I was like, "She's a family member. I can't leave here." And literally I went inside. It was within 2 minutes. She popped her little head up and I was like, "Oh my God, Cry Me a River. Thank you for your super sticker."
I love the name.
Yeah, Fred. That has happened. My mom here in Tennessee has lost her animals before. She's got dogs on her farm.
Girly dog.
And so many times her dogs have wandered off and she goes, "Fred, Fred." And she calls me and goes, "Ask Fred to help me." They've shown up every time. Fred is a huge animal lover. I believe it. I believe he helped.
Chimera, I like cats better than dogs. I also like cats better than people. I just like cats better.
Fred has always helped me with lost animals. It was terrifying though. And I was crying. Tommy was more losing it. Like, I think anger. He was so mad that nobody cared that they left the doors open. And he was getting more. And hey, Jam, he was getting more and more. I never told you guys that. I could just feel like the tension rising. And I was like, "What are we going to do?" And I remember you said to me so many times, you were like, "We're not fucking leaving."
Yeah,
he was like, "We're not leaving until we get the cat." And I was like,
and if we don't find the cat, it was going to be really bad.
He was going to Mike Tyson, everybody.
It was going to get bad. It really was. I was losing my shit in a pretty big way.
Yeah. Amanda, clearly Canadian. I get them at Publix. Yeah. So many guardian angels. I know, it was terrifying, Sally. I was true to it. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, they totally did it on purpose.
No, there's no question.
Absolutely.
Because there were doors open that didn't need to be open. There were doors open that had nothing to do with anything.
So they had the upstairs to the garage door open, and then they had the downstairs basement door propped open, which it was like, why? Yeah. Why did you even have that open? There was nothing.
And the door going out to the garage and the garage door, the downstairs garage. Everything was open. The entire place was open. It was like they were trying to air it out.
Yep. And I said, "Why would you do that?" And he was like, "It's not my problem." He was like, "It's not going to be my problem." And I was like, "Man, you don't care about anything." So
close to being his problem. It really did.
He didn't care about anything, guys. It was horrible. That was such a weird. It was weird because the whole day we even ate lunch together. Remember, the movers were there and I got starving.
Yep.
And I took his car because my car was in the garage, and he gave me $20 and I went to Taco Bell.
Yep.
and I got him something. I got you something. We all sat down and ate. Like, it wasn't weird. I mean, it was weird, but
Until his friend showed up.
His friends showed up, and holy Moby Dick swinger. It was crazy. They're not known for their good judgment.
The cat was stressed out, Mike, no question. That's exactly.
She was super stressed out.
Super stressed out. On the bright side, we got to hang out for 12 hours consecutively, just me and her in a truck. I didn't leave her I didn't even get out to go to the bathroom.
He took Kid, just him and Kid rode in the U-Haul, and she wasn't even in a cage. She was just laid in his lap. She was fine.
She chilled the entire ride. She was the greatest road tripper.
Yeah.
She's a good kid.
So
she
now
knows we're talking about her too. Come up here.
Fast forward.
Come here, kid. Oh.
Kid.
Come here, kid. Come in.
She likes that little spot.
Yeah, that's where Gertie is too.
Hey, just as I am. So now, fast forward, and apparently this person, I got confirmation again tonight from a family member. This dude he sat down with a family member and said, I need 40 grand or I'm losing my house. And she gave it to him, and he says he's in Hawaii now, and put some gesture word on there, and he thinks he's so slick throwing off the chat. Even a jester reached out to me today and said, did you see that he's trying to throw off your chat because he got kicked out, and he's trying to be cool? And I just said, I'm embarrassed by association. I'm so embarrassed that this person thinks that they're a badass. Anyway, Shelly, I'm just embarrassed.
She yells at me when I stop petting her.
Kid.
If you stop petting the cat, she yells at you.
Tommy is definitely the cat whisperer.
Yeah, I really am. I definitely.
Michelle, me too. Cats. His ex-wife and I have become very good friends. We text each other every single day. Every single day. Oh, what do you mean throw off the chat? So Trisha Briggs, he checked in to Hawaii 3 days ago.
You know, just for an overnight
on his
visit.
Facebook. I can't look at his Facebook because I blocked him. So like 4 people reached out to me and they were like, do you know he's in Hawaii? So they sent me screenshots, and it was people from the chat. And a bunch of people started commenting on my chat, like after the lives. And I think he watches us like a hawk, guys. He watches every video we do. He's always watching. And so I think he's taking, let me just read the text that I got from this person. He wants and is soaking up the attention. He knows people are checking. So to him, this is just fun because he thinks he is throwing you specifically, but everyone else off as well. So he keeps posting pictures all over the United States of where he is. Or he keeps checking into places, Trisha Briggs. Kid. I'm sorry, guys. Kid. And he thinks that he's throwing off because everybody in the chat is now looking at his social media going, where is this a-hole? So he thinks that he's slick by posting stupid stuff. It's like a what do you call that? A treasure hunt.
Yeah.
He's sending everybody on a treasure hunt, saying he's in Philadelphia, saying he's here, saying he's there. And it's just supposed to just spark our interest, and no one cares.
It could be a segment on the show, a recurring segment. Where in the
we
world
did not.
Is that?
Davies, now, I haven't been to my box yet. We'll probably go tomorrow. Then, Thank you. I will go.
We got sidetracked badly. I blame me.
Fuck that. I'm not following him anywhere. Joe Virus, I'm with you. I can't even look, but it's still hilarious to me that, he's on this Where's Waldo thing.
Right. Where in the world is that?
Where in the world is Moby Dick? No one cares. Yeah, no one cares. But it's sad because that text I just read to you is the truth. It's like, I think he thinks he's slick and he's enjoying and kind of getting off on, like, we thought he was in Hawaii, but he posted a picture at the Lake of the Ozarks and he thinks meanwhile, he's just in Kansas City.
Cricket. Good one.
Being an idiot.
Dude should check in from Home Depot or Harbor Freight. What a tool bag. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm over at Home Depot.
Where's Jesto?
Nice.
Yeah, it's sad. Kid.
You're right.
Kid,
He ain't no treasure.
Kid, we would have never left you. Oops, sorry.
Lori Swenson.
Swenson? Swarmy?
Oh,
Analytical
like.
Blarmy. JQ isn't Carmen Sandiego. Not looking it up. Yeah, I'm with Joe Virus. Like, no one cares.
Nope.
God, her hair. She's
do it.
molting.
Come on. I'm sorry. We need to separate the kitties.
Oh my God, Shelly.
Move it. Come on.
Unless he's in jail. Yeah.
Be right back.
Oh, Raymond, I'm so excited about that. Thank you for sending it. That is really sweet, babe. Trisha, we know he's not at the lake. No, he's not. I got confirmation from a few jesters that are still jesters because he's not, that he did not go to the lake. He's not at the lake. It's so, do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? I'm embarrassed about this. Like, I don't know, but I'm really ashamed and embarrassed that like I would have a connection to this person because it's just so bad. One, to steal from your own family and then to go traveling if you're traveling, or if you're sitting at home and then you're just saying you're at the hotel and resort in Hawaii.
But who hasn't done that before?
It's so cringy. Like, I'm crazy embarrassed about it.
And if I were going to lie, I would do something epic, like not climb Mount Everest and say I did.
Oh, that's right. We were going to check in at Tibet.
Yeah, we want to do a little Tibet run and say we were at the top of K2 or something.
Yeah, that's right.
For a day.
Mm-hmm.
But back in time to watch movies because it's movie night. Not doing the Tibet thing on movie night. It's remarkable how fast he got there and got back because it's kind of a long.
Oh, Kathy just sent me this. He just posted this. One thing we should all learn is things are not always as they seem. He just posted that.
Well done.
Oh,
nice job.
God, I'm so
job.
embarrassed.
Scroll down. I missed a good Zima reference.
I feel the secondhand embarrassment too. Trisha Briggs, you get it. What? Who are you looking for? He did. He got kicked out, but he was forced out. So he was able to make it look like he resigned.
It did taste like Sprite, Jennifer. When it first came out, it tasted like Sprite. And then, I don't know. I drank a lot of it. I really did. I think everybody drank a lot of it, or at least everyone where I lived.
As of 14 hours ago, his Facebook says traveling to Kansas City, Missouri from Maui. Mm-hmm. But then while he was in Maui, notice he didn't post any pictures. He posted a picture of a lake cabin, like on a lake. Mm-hmm. But notice it's a stock photo. Like he's not in it. There's nobody in it. Lumen's cringing. Okay, you get it. Lucia, I'm just like, what did I do when we went to bed last night? I crawled into bed and I was like, ooh, like, do you ever, I told Tommy, I go, do you ever think of something and you're like, oh God, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I never want to leave my house again. I'm so embarrassed. And he goes, something that you did? And I'm like, or somebody else. I said, the fact that he's posting this is so embarrassing to me. It's like, do you really think you're getting away with, like, do you think it's funny? Do you think it's slick? I mean, it's secondhand embarrassment. Okay, Shelly, we love you, girl. Great to see you.
Yeah.
He's
Things
watching.
are not always how they seem.
Things are not always as they seem. What is that movie?
I don't know.
It's like a British actor says.
But with him, they're pretty much how they seem.
Bye, Sandy Bowers. Love you.
Just.
I'm so embarrassed about it.
You know what? It could be worse.
Jilbo's so cringe. Maureen.
It could be worse.
At least you guys get it. I just am like, oh God. Yeah, Caroline. Moby
tough.
Dick is the worst.
It's tough.
I know
it
Debbie Zito.
Yeah, exactly.
Debbie Zito's nice.
No, and you're right. It isn't.
It's just still like I can't think of anything lower. Do you guys think we should do it?
Yeah.
I feel like we should check in in France.
But not before we rip off some family. We're gonna need a little spending money. You know what I mean? If we're gonna fake a trip.
Oh God. Yeah, Brooke Elliott, me too. I call it the gross dance. It's when my body has a shudder. Then I think about someone I've been with that makes me want to vomit. Yeah.
No, I know the shudder.
Teresa, that's it. So embarrassing.
Yeah, no.
Like it doesn't.
And you know what?
Who does that? I'm just like, who does that? I can't even think of like a child would do that.
But,
no.
Hey, on the bright side, I've never, ever done anything to make you feel worse about it, have I?
No.
Good. because I got one that I'm embarrassed about, and I don't want you doing it to me.
I don't think that anybody could make it feel worse. It's as worse as it could possibly be.
Raymond!
Trisha Briggs, we love you, girl.
Has Raymond been here the whole time?
Raymond's been here the whole time.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he said that your brace is coming tomorrow.
Thank you. Good to see you again.
Cloak and dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Rhonda Frank, I know. Your cloak because the flaps. I like that.
I'll take the dagger.
Alicia, Reese, look at the person you're sitting next to right now. You got the best part. Absolutely. And Alicia, I love you for that. It's true. It's just still like, who sinks that low? It's just so embarrassing. It's really bad. I didn't think.
You know what? That might actually be a better story, right? Out chasing the Bilikin for 15 years.
What are you going to do with that Bilikin tattoo on your...
And here's the moral of the story, right? Before you get that thing slapped onto your arm, maybe go, will I be with
Do the
these
cringe
people?
face, babe. Do the cringe face.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so awkward.
It's terrible.
And I'm the queen of awkward. I live in Awkwardville, but this is the... What about the purple Harley? I know.
At least it's got a Bilikin on it. I mean, you know, it's not... Shouldn't have any problem selling that.
Does he have to black it out like SOA? What's that?
Sons of Anarchy.
He can't sell it to anybody but a jester. Double cringe, Lucia.
Yeah, I'm sure they're lying.
Bless his disgustingness. I agree, VT Babe.
Awkward.
That cringe face is so good. I know. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Sadly, right?
And the worst part is I didn't get any of that money. And he owes me a bunch of money. Oh my God. Christmas card photo, cringe face. Do it, babe. Do it.
What's that?
Do your cringe face.
Yeah.
He still needs to think. Yeah, he's so special. Lisa, that's it.
Brooke.
Lisa's absolutely right about that.
Lisa is absolutely
There
right.
are a few on that make me throw up in the mouth thing. Father, Davey, yeah, Miscavige, Jesse's Finest, JQ, Tom Cruise. That's
Or
so
on
good.
a couch.
Yeah, but like
Lisa Trimble, you're right. This is a guy that has to feel even everything's falling apart around him, and he, you know, the more I think about the gaslighting thing, maybe he believes all the shit he's saying too. You know what I mean? Maybe he's gaslighting himself because it just seems getting to 23 days sober.
I'm so happy for you. I'm sorry, I'm not smiling. I'm still stuck in a moment of embarrassment.
23 days is amazing.
Yeah, no, seriously, that is amazing.
And you know what? Listen, 25 days, you didn't fail, right? You got up and you did it again. And if it's 25, 1 day down, 23 up, that means that in the last 48 days, you used once, right? That's harm reduction. That's beautiful shit. That's how we all start until we get, till harm reduction and sobriety match up. You're doing the right thing. For real. Don't start over. That's the dumbest thing in the world. Don't start counting again
Candy's
like nothing
life.
mattered.
Love you. Is he allowed to be a Shriner? Yes, as far as I know. When you get kicked out of the Jesters, you're still a Shriner and a Mason. Unless you do something bad enough, they pull your Masonic card, then you're none of it. This deserves cringe face with moose eyes combo.
You know what?
Could you do it? Can you multitask it?
I could probably multitask.
All right, let's try.
Yeah.
Get ready, everybody. Open
ready?
your peepers. Babe, that was the best thing I've seen in a long time. That was good.
It's a short way to have
That
it.
was really good. Oh my God. That was cute. Good one, VTV. Do you think he'll still tell people the cellist is here? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. If he was really in Hawaii, they would have roasted him on a spit with pineapples. Oh my God. Did you use the toothbrush? Did I use the toothbrush on Bo?
I can neither confirm nor deny any such thing.
He had an itch.
No. And a dingleberry. Just couldn't seem to get
An itch
break
on the
loose.
beehole. An itch on the beehole. Did we just learn this info today, or should I watch a previous stream? What info? Which one?
All the I don't know. I would say no, you probably learned it all here.
Hey, Cheryl Nasco. They would have buried him wrapped in banana leaves.
Maybe he total recalled a trip to Maui. I want to buy a vacation without leaving.
Tommy, I love you, but I never want to see that face on you again. It's the best. Clip that, Kathy Ann. Yeah, analytical Barney. No joke. Thanks, General Boa.
Kathy
I'm not
Ann's
saying
probably
I did
got
it.
done.
I'm not saying I did it.
She's incredible.
That looked like that Katy Perry video.
Oh, yeah. No, that's crazy.
Tommy showed me that and it ruined my life. And every time I get up to pee at 3 a.m. in the dark, I get scared and think about it.
Kahlua pork. There you go.
Good thing he never brushes his teeth.
That's right. Kale made it one day at a time. Tomorrow's a new day.
Mama said not to, but I did it anyway. Misbehaving. I wash my hands to keep away from Satan. You got the whole thing, girl.
Oh boy, that's it.
Itchy beehole, toothbrush.
Better than nothing.
Sometimes it happens. It happens to Bo.
What are you gonna do?
No, I can't confirm or deny it, but I'm sure our friend right now is
Yes.
using some mouthwash.
Tony Suter.
Bless Moby's heart, but not. We could start calling him Moby, but not in a good way. Yes, cringy body shuddering on the bright side. He could say that Bilikin is a self-portrait.
Good point.
Tony Suter's full of wisdom.
Good point. All he's got to do is pull the letters off the bike. People will just think it's a photo of him.
That's
right?
true.
It's
It does
genius.
it looks just like him. VTV, that deserves another super chat. I love you, VTV. That's funny. Yeah, guys, I'm glad that you experienced the cringe with me because let's face it, Moby is watching right now. And Moby, I have to say that
unless he's over the Atlantic or Pacific.
Oh,
or
on
Indian Ocean.
on his way to
South Africa.
right.
Budapest. Somewhere like that. The Maldives.
I love you, Candies. Yeah, it's self-worshiping, but I just
Hey, Bo Beats.
hey, Bo Beats. I just never thought that we would stoop so low. Okay, let me just get it out. I gotta say it one more time. Who checks in at some Maui resort and spa and goes, time for a little rest and relaxation? But you don't post a picture, not one picture. And then 2 days ago, they post that, and now they're flying from Maui to Kansas City. I'm embarrassed. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't go to sleep. I'm that embarrassed.
I can see that.
For cringy moose. I'm doing bedtime, no less.
Okay.
Love you, Kathy Ann. Thank you, Kathy Ann. Oh, he's going to Fiji. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
He's buying Fiji water. Yeah.
I can't.
Here's the thing. I've actually been to Maui a couple of times, and I
He
remember
does,
getting
Rue.
there. I remember getting there and thinking to myself, there's just nothing here worth taking a picture of.
Yeah, it's not.
It's that kind of island.
It's not important.
Jumps out at you. You know what I mean? Nothing here to photograph.
Yeah, it's just I've had better.
Better.
I love the fact that he just gives us so much hilarious content. Me
He
too.
is. He
Rue.
is the gift that keeps on giving.
And every time I do a show, I get a thing from YouTube that says, somebody wants this video taken down with a privacy complaint
in the next 48 hours.
in the next 48 hours. YouTube has not once told me I violated any privacy.
No, that's because we're not violating any privacy. Just in case he is listening, when you
Your
went
toothbrush
on,
might
when
have
you went on the
violated some
show-
privacy, though.
Yeah, when you
Maybe
went on
not.
the show and started running your jibs, you became a public figure, and at that point you can't. You honestly, once you make a video, this is for everybody. If you do not want to be a public figure, if you do not want people to ever talk about you, don't make a video and put it on YouTube. Because if you do, all bets are off. They can say whatever they want about you. It doesn't even have to be true, right? So don't do it.
You can't come on my channel and talk about sex with me and my own vagina
under your name,
under your own name, your full name, and then do about 15 more shows about it.
Huh.
And then go, I don't want my name anywhere. I'm a private person.
And his name, look, my channel is called the Lifeboat, right? If my channel was called Tommy Scoville, I'd sound really stupid if I said, hey, I don't want any of you using my name. You know what I mean? But the dude's channel name, right? His name is his name.
You're a pathetic turd.
Right? Can you imagine reaching out to the big red button and going, hey, my name is so-and-so. I don't want my name used. All right, what's your channel name? Well, my name.
And your toothbrush deserves the E. coli that it got, or may have gotten, might get. I forgot.
I cannot.
It would
Confirm
behoove
nor
JQ
deny.
to get the heck out of Dodge. Yeah,
And to buy a new friggin' toothbrush.
He's
I'm
in
just
here.
saying.
I mean, yeah, when you leave your hotel room, Teresa. Moby needs to be watchful for those whale research ships. Yeah.
Yes.
Brownie buttons. Brownie buttons. I'm glad you're here.
That's the
Joe Virus just sent me this.
Yeah. The
You guys, Joe Virus just sent me this.
Yeah. Tomorrow there will be seriously tomorrow that'll be another short and it'll say he stroked out on meth during the show. It'll be blown up tomorrow, but it's worth it. It's worth
so bad. It's very allegedly. I'm not saying I did it. I'm not saying I didn't do it. Maybe his new girlfriend did it. Maybe that's what I'm alluding to. Maybe she and I are already chatting. Reese, is that the pricey Canadian water?
Yes,
Damn it is.
Yes, it is. Hey,
I did a trigger warning at the beginning, and I said I will be drinking fancy, expensive water.
Yarn Prepper, I think it's kind of been an unofficial name of the channel for a long time, right? While we haven't exactly switched it over, it's kind of an unofficial title. Yeah.
What a pathetic turd. Hey, Sassy Savage. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. And you shouldn't either.
Let's be really honest. Bilikin needs to put some weight on. You know what I mean?
If I have to suffer, so do you.
Honestly, that Bilikin there is in pretty good shape. I'm just saying.
He has a tattoo of that.
On purpose, right? Why would you? Why would you?
Trigger warning. Reese is drinking flavored water from Publix that marketing teams made look appealing.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Thank you, Kathy Ann. Thank you.
On the bright side, they had a 2-for-1 special, so we loaded up.
Not yet, Bo Beats. I have a couple messages I'm behind on. Actually, more than a couple. I'm not going to lie.
What is up with the size of its toes? Now we're going to have to look again.
Ew.
Oh, no. Is this going to scare me? Holy hell.
It looks like your toe.
I knew she was going to say that.
Tommy
I swear to God, I knew you were going to say that.
Tommy has the largest big toe that anybody's ever seen. Look at its toes. What's going on there? Look at its face.
I'm a little bit more freaked out about the face. You know what I mean? I know it's
kind of looks like a cat.
Like there's
mouth.
A mask thing going on there, but the kind of.
What's with those weird cheeks? What's happening?
He's got that Glenn Quagmire chin too from Family Guy. Giggity. It's not a good look.
Do your cringe face.
Troll toes? Hey, I resemble that. Sassy Savage, good to see you.
It is a little Shrek looking.
My feet?
No, the thing.
Oh, yeah. Because my feet are too. Too late for mouthwash.
Yes. A couple months too late.
Yeah, a little bit too late.
If it happened. We're not saying it happened.
I can't deny it.
I can't say no.
I can't say no.
But we're not going to say it actually happened. We don't know if it happened.
We don't. But I can't say no. He's got hobbit foot. Yeah, a little bit. I do have
It does look a little sad, doesn't it? Tommy has the largest big toe I've ever seen, though. The face is scary, Caddy. My ex gaslighted me for years. Thank you for validating my own experiences. Even though they are different, there's a lot of... I love that, Mandy Albert. We talked about that so much today in our Zoom chat.
That's a recurring theme.
That was a big part of the Zoom chat today. Mandy, thank you for being a member, but thank you for sharing that. Exactly. Tommy, your son was talking violin, bow artistry, then commented on becoming a cellist. I teased him a little.
I hope so. I hope you raked him over the coals.
No, it really is a tattoo. It's a giant tattoo on the arm there.
Yeah. In fact, it required 42 gallons of ink.
It's a giant one, and underneath it says the cellist in case he were to forget.
Yeah.
Chat assemble. Helena, you've been up for 24 hours, girl. I
Right,
feel bad
at
for you.
least. At least.
Imagine if toothbrushes just started randomly showing up to your old P.O. box. I forgot about that P.O. box. Maybe the Bilikin has gout. Can we see Tommy's big toe? I doubt it.
You really don't want to do that. Here's the thing.
It does have tiny hands. Look how little its hands are compared to the feet. Let's all look one more time.
You know what they say about small hands, don't you?
Who's crying?
That was Gerda Louise.
Where?
She's right here. Look, right here. She's on this. She's been on
What the heck?
She's been on it for the entire show.
Well, what in the nonsense? Lydia, Mommy didn't even know you were there. What the heck?
That's the cat spot. She really was not in the that spot.
Dear Lord.
Fairly uniquely cat. Hello, Gerda.
Punky. I may never have sex again. You will, Chow Yun Smut.
I'm just trying to say right now.
Chauncey.
I'm going to recommend Clearly Canadian and lots of it. I know you'll have to.
It's silly behavior. It's unbelievably silly. We didn't even know you were there, damn it. Beautiful, too. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Really unreal. Really unreal. She came from a magical fairy tale forest.
I got you.
I forgot you guys were there. Sorry. I get so crazy about Gert. She's so little. Yeah, it's really there, Alana.
She jumps on me now. Like if I lay down,
yeah,
she's aggressive. This is an aggressive.
A tattoo representation of himself. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good look, right?
Yeah. That's always good to get a tattoo representation of yourself. He thought that, yeah, Iwa, he did. Yeah. He didn't want to keep Gertie, Robin, but he said he was going to keep Bo. First he said kid. And I was like, no. And then he was like, I'm keeping Bo. And I was like, no. No shot in hell, man.
Yeah.
No snowball's chance in hell.
It would have gotten really ugly over.
I hear there's a
kid.
Jenny. I hear there's a bartender position open.
Oh, too soon?
Probably.
Too soon?
I don't know the answer to that yet. Actually, I'm waiting to hear. Somebody, little Mink, who drew it for him? Did they have?
Yes, they just.
It looks like something I drew with my left hand.
Yeah, they just weren't open.
Bo Beats, you just become a member on my channel, Gertie or Fred member,
or your left foot.
Yeah, it looks like something I drew with my left foot. Did he pay for that? He sure did.
Let's hope not. Right?
Guys, let's not forget he has this exact weird, creepy thing in a 2-inch solid gold thing that he wears around his neck, and the eyes and the crown are diamonds, and it has a ruby for an a-hole, and it has emeralds. The emeralds are eyes, and then it has diamonds in the crown.
Did you say it had what for an a-hole?
A ruby.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. For real.
Yep. No joke. And I think it was like 16 grand or something crazy. It's giant and it's super heavy. Hey, Joey girl.
Joe Virus, I will do that.
Oh, so little.
I will do that.
Yeah, so Alana, not only did the man have it on his arm, but he wore it around his neck too. And that is, again.
And between his legs. Motorcycle.
Oh, motorcycle. Yeah. Nice one, babe.
That's right. So that's how you ride a motorcycle. Surprised you didn't know that.
This is what I mean by Alana. This is what I mean by I'm embarrassed. Just secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, he could sell that to pay me.
Yes. If you melted it down, you think there's someone out there that goes, yes,
I'll buy that.
Yes, I want that thing around my neck.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, he just posted pictures in Hawaii.
Good for him. Good for him. Don't make me.
Come on.
Don't make me.
Let's look while we're all together. I'm sure he did. Who goes to Hawaii for 3 days? And if he did go, I believe it. I'm not saying he didn't, but he went on his family's dime that he stole the money from. That's low rent. He said he would divorce you over leaving the Jesters. You divorced him and he got him kicked out. Bravo. Thank you, Judy Lee.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
I'm working on it, kid.
Hey, Geoplanet Jane, blood color in the pooper tracks. Yep, that's right. That's kind of gross, isn't it?
Yes. Very. It's nice.
Wait a minute. Is he in these pictures again? Did we just? My cousins. Oh my God.
This is Beetle Nut Farm.
Hold on. Wait. He's not in the pictures.
No.
How do we know this dude
Well,
actually
he was taking
went?
a picture of his cousin.
Sure he did.
That's their
Sure
Beetle
he
Nut
is.
Farm. Don't doubt that. I'm sure that.
Are you kidding? Why don't we have a selfie? All this dude did was post selfies of himself everywhere. He posted a picture from a rental car. I don't buy it. Sorry. Hey, Moby, you're going to have to post some pictures of yourself there. We don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm enjoying the lifeboat. I started viewing only because I was too late for Reese's Live. I love that.
We'll take it. Any way we can get you there.
That's so sweet.
I love it.
Do the other jesters wear Austin? Yes.
Oh, yes.
Not quite that bad, though. I've never seen anything that bad.
Although we heard it.
Did he get these photos from Shutterstock? I am wondering.
Yeah, or Getty Images. Good guess.
Guys, I don't believe it until I see you in a picture in Hawaii. You're going to have to do better. Do better. With a newspaper. Robin.
Nice. Right? Little date on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, we need a picture of you there.
You know, Gertie's little paws.
That is
cute.
true. It proves he's watching.
Yes, it is. Well, I mean, are you shocked?
No life.
And since you're here, you're a handsome bastard. I think we should cover that. Sorry. Just thought I'd say that. I mean, for real.
I know, VTV. I keep feeling that.
It's okay.
I keep thinking
it's all right. Seriously.
Is it?
Maybe his cousin sent him the pictures.
He probably did.
No, because someone was taking the picture of his cousin. His cousin was there.
How do we know that's his cousin?
Because he said so. He wouldn't lie.
What's in that water?
Gertith, look at how small her nose is. That's really what is amazing to me, is how teeny that nose is.
What's amazing to me, no one's mistaking you. You're the good Jeff. We love you, Jeff.
Yes,
Everybody loves you.
Come on.
Also, everybody loves this one.
Moby, go brush your teeth and go to bed. Says Brooke.
How do you post pictures? You went to Hawaii for the weekend?
Maui, yeah.
And the only pictures you got are of a dude walking through a yard saying, "This is my cousin."
You know, the other thing, that's not the resort you said you were staying at. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I've seen the resort you were staying at. That ain't it.
Yeah, you said you were staying at a resort and spa. No pictures. You posted about a sunset. No pictures, just words. That's odd. But then you finally post pictures of a dude walking through a yard.
Yeah. We'll do it through a beetle nut.
You went to Hawaii for the weekend, and that's what you got?
You went to Hawaii for 3 days to check out the beetle nut farm, and I yeah. I'm not doubting it. I'm just.
Brooke Elliott told me to kiss you.
Huh?
Ooh.
Eh?
Little moisture.
Like
created a little bit of a.
How about that? How about that?
Yeah, Sister Christian, are you hearing this? How low can you go?
As a jeweler, did you see this?
No, I'm too busy.
Robin W, thank you. Yeah, no. As a jeweler.
Really? I don't know if I want to do it on camera. I didn't get any tongue in that at all.
No?
Try again. Ooh, I'm not very good at French kissing because I don't really know how.
Stop that. Stop that. You got to go back up. Go back up to the jeweler because that was great. Up, up, up. There you go. Right down. Oh, hey.
Sorry, I can't see anything right now. That.
As a jeweler, I can't explain how many people in the business know about that necklace and the complete tool that commissioned it. They charged him extra so that they could sleep at night after making it.
Oh my God, Shamira, that's so true.
Beautiful.
Everybody feels that way. It's the truth. It's the truth.
I love it. I really do. It's a great comment.
Kestrel said, yuck, germs.
I know. In fact, when jewelers get together at Christmas, they go, did you ever see that Bilikin shit? Oh God, yeah. The ruby for the butthole.
The butthole Ruby.
By the way, that's the dog.
What do they think it was?
I don't know, but it's a terrible noise.
No, I don't know how very well Trisha Briggs. I've never been good at kissing because I don't really kiss a lot. I never was a kisser. Before we started this stream, Moby Dick, when we used to kiss, he'd go, "Why don't you ever kiss me?" And I called it an inside out kiss. Every time I'd try to kiss him, I'd suck my lips in and I'd go. That's what I would do.
We make you popular with me.
I didn't want to.
Uh-oh.
What?
He's right on top of the flame, the dummy. He was just sniffing it.
If he catches on fire, that's
He's my kitty.
Thanks for the tongue. I like how Tommy's such a dad, though. Look at him running.
It's because he's not very bright. He's a kitty.
Robin W., thank you for paying us for it.
Yeah.
So I will practice some more, but I do get freaked out about kissing with my tongue because I don't know if I taste bad.
This is a recurring theme.
I know, but don't you guys ever wonder if you have bad breath or something? Like, I don't ever know if I taste bad. Well, it's a thing.
You don't taste bad. Anywhere. Meaning here or Tucson or, anywhere.
Tucson. How would you know?
I don't know. If I had a tattoo
what do you think
necklace that looked like that.
Was there something in Tucson that you liked?
No, I was saying it doesn't matter where I kiss you. It would be the same. Here, there. It started out as a cooter reference, but then I was trying to clean it up. You say
Tommy's pink shorts tax, pajama pixie. I'm with you.
There you go.
I made him bring those. I was like, you better bring those this time.
There was a whole list of stuff I needed to bring. See that? Just Jones got a plan. Stick a mint in your mouth and go for it. That's what I say. Yeah.
All right.
Mama D, agreed.
We got it, Tommy. Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that, Debbie Zito. That's right, VTV. It sure did. Me too.
Funny as hell.
Yeah. Remember he was getting me some soup? Of course you do. Babe, you just gave the whole world away, things that you didn't want to give away. You are in tune with yourself. You'll know. That's right. That's right. Jeff, that's funny. I mean, I do have Teresa, I have really good mouth hygiene. I floss every night. I'm really weird about my teeth. I take good care of my teeth.
They're going to the Thai place out here. Check into Thailand. Good.
Oh, you're checking into Thailand?
Yeah, Thai restaurant.
Yeah, no big deal. Yeah, make sure you check in on Facebook to Thailand.
We're going to go to Panda Express and claim we're in China.
No fucking way. I just reverse image shirts his photo and all of them came up as Canada.
Oh, man.
I'm so embarrassed by association.
Hey, new member.
Thank you, that witch share.
Looking good in green. Got to go to Safeway. Any current flirting ideas?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'll let you handle this.
Do you know where the frozen kale is? No, I think you should still stick with the pickle thing and just go, hey, fella. Looking for the whole dills, not the chips, if you know what I mean. I just came up with that on my own.
Wow.
And don't forget that you need to reach for something high and you need his help. I've heard that helps.
The other day we were in Whole Foods and there was a guy in there who was climbing up climbing up to get the stuff on the top. I'm like, that dude's going to die.
Did you guys really not see each other when you got the power shits in Florida? Oh, we saw each other in Florida.
No, we were together in Florida.
Sure we were.
Gifted 10 Colts. Nice.
Yeah.
Sauce
Ray.
packets.
Oh, thank you. Share. Wow.
Thank you. Didn't just join, brought a bunch of people with her.
What is the tea on his new girlfriend?
Oh, look, we're not going there. We're not going there. You know what? No, because that poor person is unfortunate as hell, right? I mean, come on. Hey, that person is just as unfortunate as you were a little while ago. So I don't think they need any more help. Let's just say, I'm just going to say that my girlfriend is a better package all the way around. In every way, shape, and form.
Jeez, babe, why do you have to take the high road? I wanted to say something.
But you're classier than that. Do it. You're considerably better looking, even when you make the Busey face. Maybe not. But most of the time,
Did he meet her at a funeral?
It's an excellent question. Okay, see, we tried.
That's true, Mark.
We tried. Is she hired help? Okay.
Thank you, Leon. We love you.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah. Is she hired help? No, love the space too. You got to climb the shelves, Jamie Palmer. This person was on the third shelf up with his feet. I'm going to leave if you continue to do that.
I like to make that face.
I find it disturbing as hell.
I like to make it and then try to talk.
There goes any hope you had for sex this evening. I'm just saying that was a wrap. See, and I tried,
yawn. There you go, yawn. I wasn't gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it actually.
Yeah, just highlight it.
I'm sure she's a nice lady, and actually, I don't want to trash someone based on their looks.
Well, I mean, to be really honest, you're not sure of that. For all you know, she's a shrew. But we'd like to assume she's a nice lady. There's no reason to assume she's not.
Yeah, I'm sure she's nice.
And I feel bad for
her. But she does look.
I don't think he took her to Hawaii, and that's messed up, or China, or the Himalayas, or any place else that's going. That doesn't seem very nice. What are you doing there, Moosey? Hey.
Yeah, VTV. You know you will. Everybody make that face. Hey, Kevin Conklin.
Moosey.
Robin, yeah, a little bit homely. That's a nice word.
Look what I got. Hey, it's Moosey. Good God, please stop that.
Fairly homely. A little bit homely. And I would say much older. Like I was almost 30 years younger. I would say this person's probably around 25 to 30 years older.
Than you?
Than him. She looks quite a bit like his.
That's not right or fair.
She looks much older than him.
I didn't necessarily find that to be true. I didn't.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
No, I'm not. She looks considerably older than you, but I didn't think she looked considerably older than him. I'm just saying. Hippie chick.
Not my cup of tea. Yeah, and to be honest, this person's she looked much older, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm sure she's a nice person, and I'm being serious. I'm not making fun of her personality. I don't know anything about her. I just think it's odd that he swung from someone who could be his daughter to somebody who could be his mother.
So she's in her 90s?
She looks like his 97-year-old mother. They look like they could be sisters.
Well, maybe that's his get down. Maybe
that's what this
is all about.
I feel bad for her too, Christine. I do. Raymond, I actually feel bad for her.
I do too.
And I don't know if that's going to last. I mean, I know that he started seeing her before we were divorced. So, and I know that for a fact. Where did I see a picture of her? Somebody screenshot a picture on one of his social medias.
Yeah. Where was that one?
She does not have money. No. Based on what he told me and what I've seen, no. And she actually looks, like I said, like she looks like a family lady. Like she's got grandkids and great grandkids and great.
Oh, that's great. That's lovely. Yeah.
She seems, I'm sure
nothing
she's
like
nice.
The high road.
Look, I'm upset.
We're nothing if not classy. We're known for it.
You're right. He's the problem, and I don't want to be making fun of another person. I take it back. But she's probably a nice lady.
Yeah,
I don't see him getting remarried.
Not if anybody watches YouTube.
And honestly, I hope not. Like, I hope they don't, because I really, truly don't want anyone to be in the position that I was in. What's his angle? Honestly, Allison, I was wondering that too. And I think he's just jumping from person to person. And I think that he's looking probably for somebody to take care of him, is my guess. He doesn't cook. He doesn't clean. He's very much a slob. He's pretty dirty. Like I could see just jumping to someone to take care of him.
You're on a roll. Sorry.
Love you, Elizabeth Fraser. Talking about your marriage or just your stuff I get, but the rest is his life now. Not for us to be talking about his life. That isn't our business. And Sarah's right.
I agree.
I dipped down for a minute.
No, you're back up.
I'm back up.
Yeah, you're back.
I never claimed to be a high road taker. I'm trying. I'm
I
working on
never
it.
claim to be a hero.
And I don't think what I just said, I feel like I'm okay to say what I just said. I won't do it again.
I know you're good.
And I had to get it out.
Yeah, I'm not beating on you.
And you
Killers
know
Blue
what?
says he's not a healthy man.
I feel like what I said was not that bad.
No, it wasn't.
Everybody for a minute, think of your ex and how they moved on. Think of the things you thought or said. It's not abnormal to do what I just did. I'm not saying it was okay, but I'm also saying I could have been much more harsh. All I said was this person looks quite a bit older.
No, you're good. You're good.
But she's probably nice.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And
thank you, Kestrel.
As someone said, you know, he's not a healthy man. You know,
you are way good, Reese. I love Robin W.
Or a thin man.
No, he is not. But you know what? I don't make fun of Jeff based on his weight.
I do, but I'm a dick.
And I said, Jeff, I could be talking about this, Jeff. By the way, Jeff, we know that
we apologize.
We know you're a healthy weight.
We do apologize for any.
No, seriously, I find overweight men attractive, so I don't have a problem with anybody's weight as far as that goes. I just don't. I think heavier men are good looking. I think yoga body men are incredibly hot. So yeah, it was mild. And I won't do it again because it is classless. It's not cool that I did that, but I let loose.
I'm just
what?
Nothing. I didn't want you to highlight it. I was just
oh my God, Julie Stevenson. He deserves all the shit he has put out.
Well, there is something to that, right?
Here's the thing. What I just said was mild compared to the things that he's saying about me and my kid on social media.
Yeah, Kamira, that's kind of my thing. She'll be his next victim, right? And I hope she does catch these videos.
That part I don't like.
I hope she catches these videos. And that's what I was saying. Do you think he'll remarry? I'm like, not if anybody watches YouTube.
That part I don't like. And I would say this absolutely 100 times over. I do not want any woman to have to go through what I went through.
Yeah.
I would never say this woman would anywhere near deserve that. She probably is a really nice lady, and I would not want that for her. No effing way. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth Frazier. That's so nice.
Hot sauce package.
It might have been classless, but it was entertaining as hell. Thank you, F. Marty.
No.
Yeah. He is dating again. Tabby is Irish. He was dating before we got divorced. I will say what you can't, Reese. Don't worry. You know what's interesting? Thank you. You know what's interesting? You know how I know he was dating before we got divorced? This dick had to get a surgery. When was that?
About 2 weeks before we left, maybe 3 weeks before we left.
No. You weren't there yet. It was like 3 weeks before you arrived.
No, he was scheduling to get picked up from that surgery while I was there. He was calling to get somebody to pick him up because or trying to get somebody to pick him up. You don't remember this?
No, I'm talking about a specific surgery before you ever arrived. I took him to.
No idea.
Okay, you weren't there yet. It was an outpatient procedure. We had to be there at 6:00 in the morning. It was like 3 weeks before he arrived. No, I want to say it was like a month, closer to a month. Not that much of a difference. And we had to be there at 6 a.m. He could have gotten anybody to take him. At this point, he was treating me pretty bad, right? Like we were getting divorced. I took him at 6:00 a.m. I made sure he didn't eat the night before. And I got all of his papers and I waited during the surgery. The surgery was over by about noon. So I sat at the hospital for 6 hours and waited on him. Well, he had to leave everything. He left his watch with me and he left his phone with me and his wallet and all that, right? Well, of course I went through his phone. Of course I was going to do that. I went through his phone and I find this woman that he's talking to like at length. And he's like, do you still think about us? I really miss us. And she was like, yes. So they had been together before. So I was pretty pissed about that. I was like, really? But then I kind of thought about how much I'd been flirting with you and
you flirted?
And all the snail trails.
You were flirting?
And that time in Tucson. Meryl West, I love you too, Meryl. But seriously, I was a little pissed about that. I got a little mad. I was sitting there thinking, why am I sitting at this hospital taking this person for surgery? I went and picked up his medications after. I gave him his medications. I made his food. I helped him to get around the house. And I thought, why am I doing all this? You could have your sister come do this. Anyway, That's what the only reason I bring that up is because he absolutely was screwing around. Got it. Thank you. He was screwing around before that. So I don't know what you guys think of that. I do feel a little bad. I'm trying to better myself, and I feel like I just stooped to a shitty low tonight by saying that. I shouldn't have said that. She's probably a nice lady. I feel a little upset knowing that he screwed around before we got divorced, and he was already in an emotional relationship chatting with a new person. I'll be honest, it burned. Yeah, it wasn't cool. And you know what was really weird? When he got in the car, when we were done and I was taking him home, I asked him about it because he was totally awake and not loopy. I wouldn't have done that if he was loopy. He was totally fine. And I said, "What is this?" And he was like, "What is what?" And I said, "You know, I was going to go through your phone." And he was like, "I don't know. What's wrong with it?" And I said, "You're already starting a relationship with somebody before I'm even out of the house." And I said, "That really hurts my feelings." But then I remembered you.
Yeah.
And then I felt like I was getting the better end of the deal.
Oh, what a nice thing to say. Deanna, I think that's a good point.
Deviant Outcast, based on his personality type, I'd say no question she's a nice lady because he's that weak type that needs someone he can bully and control. That's the scary part, and that's probably true. And for those reasons, I wish I could warn her, but there would be no good. It'd be like calling his family to say, "I didn't get a dime of that 40 grand he stole." They're not going to care. They hate me. She's not going to care. I Tommied up. That's right, Robin. That's right. Dude, you were married for years and it's only been over a small time. It's going to take time to pick through behaviors and triggers. Thank you, Raymond. Yeah, that makes me feel a little better about it, but I won't ever bring that up again because I don't think it's cool to trash or, say something about somebody I don't even know. Because that's what trolls are doing about me. They don't even know me and they're just saying shit. So that's not cool. I take it back. I shouldn't have done it, but.
Well, that's a big of you.
Well,
I mean it.
I don't like to talk bad about, especially women. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but most people don't ever say, I take that back. I made a mistake. That's not something people say a lot.
No, I shouldn't have said it. What do your tattoos say? My husband that passed away always said, "I'm on your side and I'm rooting for you." So he said that to me. And then his name was Fred. So I got that. And then that's his handwriting. He signed a card. His cards he would give to me, he always said, "Your number one admirer, Fred." I believe that you're just realizing that you're better than when you were and dealing with the garbage. He didn't let you have your voice. Now you are. We're not perfect and shouldn't hold you higher. That's really nice, bro. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. What's the difference between that friendship and your friendship with Tommy? There isn't. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I realized I had my friendship with Tommy. That's true too. I like that. Raymond brings truth sometimes. You'll fuck up again, but you'll just snap yourself out of it. We are all hypocrites.
Most of them.
That is we are. People are hypocrites. Everybody's been a hypocrite before. That's the hard part is when you come on here and say something and you get crucified and burned at the stakes. And it's like, really? Really? There's no grace for that? Like, you've never done anything like that. You've never said something where you kind of took it back and went, "I shouldn't have said that." I don't see anything wrong with it. When Tommy got up, I had to do a double take. I thought he had no pants on.
No, today I'm wearing them.
We wish.
Yeah, more often than not.
Babe, don't you have to go live? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, thank you for understanding and listening to that. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel horrible about it. I don't want to, I would trash him all day, which I need to stop doing too, because it doesn't make me look good. But like Raymond said, I feel like I'm getting through my thoughts and emotions on it. Eventually I'll be fine. But I don't want to trash somebody else that I don't even know. I'm better than that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I didn't say anything bad about her. I kind of hinted it bad about her. I feel like I kind of hinted at it.
Okay.
All right. Love you, Lisa Kelson. What?
Nothing.
Thank you, Lucia. All right. Tommy's.
You're good.
Oh, are you setting up your live?
My live is set up. I'm just telling people I'm running a little late.
Oh, were you supposed to be there right now?
Yeah, but we're good.
Whoopsie.
We're good.
Okay, tell me I have to go to the boat. Oh, Lori Lee, I won't forget to check. Don't worry, I won't forget to check.
No, we are going there tomorrow. I promise.
I love that, Coach Lisa. Clearing it out of your head and heart. Thank you. I don't see anything wrong with that. I didn't go super bad.
You didn't.
Yeah, I know. But even saying what I said, I feel bad. She's probably a nice person. And again, she's a woman, and that's hard enough. So, you know.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Give me one.
Oh.
Come on.
Don't make it a long boat.
It's a deal.
Cute. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you for being here and listening to me and through my nonsense. Oh, I forgot you were here too.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with the cute Crim. Guys, it was a good laugh tonight. We had a good time. I had such a good time on the Zoom to everybody that was there. Changed Tommy's life.
It's pretty heavy.
It was heavy in a good way, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love you, Robin W. I love you guys. And thank you for being there. Thank you for being here tonight. Check your subscription. Thank you all for the super chats and for donating the memberships. That's awesome. Hop over to the lifeboat if you're not going to bed. I think I'm going to go to bed because I've done a lot of talking today.
Been a long day.
Yeah, it has. And thank you for being with us. I love you guys. All right. We will see you soon.
God bless you.
Everyone have a good night.